Hey, what's up? What's happening? Today, we're looking at the topic of relationships, and I've got a TikTok relationship influencer, or can I call her a life coach? Let's start listening to what she's saying, and then I'll tell you what I have to say as a married man listening to this.
As a married woman, let me put my 2 cents in this conversation of side chicks and married men. Main chicks, stop the mentality that your husband does not like the person that he's sleeping with. That's a wrong mentality, number one. Number two, do you honestly think and do you honestly believe that a single woman, I'm not advocating for side chicks here, I'm stating facts,
Thank you for doing so.
talking from experience. I've been single for the longest of time. And my single days, I was above 30. I was in my early to late 30s, yonke. I was single. So you honestly believe that a single woman who has kids, who is divorced, when your married husband comes to her and flashes money in front of her face and say, I will pay your bills, all of them, I will take care of your kids as my own, you think this woman should run? Guys, be serious.
And she should run. You know, in the Bible, we've got Joseph who had to run away from the king's wife. He even had to leave his clothes behind. But let's keep listening.
Some of these relationships that you guys are having headaches with, you married women having headaches with, are for survival. They have nothing to do with love. They have nothing to do with moving in together. They have nothing to do with starting a marriage. They have nothing to do with kicking a wife out. It's just for survival. No one will tell you this, especially a married woman like myself. I know this because I have been single. Most of these relationships that you guys are analyzing yourselves for are for survival in this economy in South Africa. So you want to tell me that a single divorced woman who has gone through hell and back with a husband is coming for your cheating husband? This husband of yours is not wanted in the community. Even the side chick does not want to be married to your husband because she now knows that your husband is a sick cheat. So why do you even think that these relationships are for marriage? They are coming for your marriage. They are not coming for your marriage, Nana. They are coming for the pocket of your husband because your husband, when he approached her, he showed her money, and the money is needed. Money pays bills. Money makes life easy. So, Puma, get your head out from thinking that the side chick, especially a side chick that is above 33 years. A side chick that is above 33 is a divorced side chick. Why do you think your side chick is coming for your marriage? Your side chick the side chick of your man wants nothing to do with marriage. Whatever they have between the two of them works for her. I am helping you as a Christian woman.
And thanks for providing this advice as a Christian woman.
As a wife, as someone who's been single, who's been divorced, who had men doing all sort of things in her life, coming and going as if they are sick in the head. I have had tough conversations now with men because I like asking questions. When you share me, I ask you questions. I know what I'm talking about. If you know that your boundary is that you don't want a cheating man, don't forgive him. First time he does that to you, leave him with immediate effect. Don't forgive him. Because if he has done it, he will do it again. In fact, he's going to be better at it. And I leave this mentality of yours, you married women, that these men, these husbands of yours, they don't love their sides. Leave that mentality. I am helping you as a sister in Christ.
That's it. So, I am doing this video because I'm a married person. I'm now 34. I'm in my mid 30s. And I'm starting to experience life from the perspective of people of this age and people who are currently married. I'm starting to look from the perspective where, looking backwards, women are younger. The majority of them are younger, and women at that younger age are actually looking upwards towards men who are my age, men who are actually responsible. And by some strange law of the earth, it seems married men are actually much more attractive than the single ones. Don't ask me how I know, but I've seen and experienced in some instances where when you mention that you're married, or when women realize that you're married, or they can see the ring on your finger, they start now actually drooling like you are the stuff that they are looking for, you know? And not only that, but it's, you'll find a woman who actually has a boyfriend, and when they hear that you've been married for like 5 years, as I've been, you hear literally say like, oh, so like you've been married for 5 years, like we've only been dating for 3 months. And you can hear that she wishes to be where I am. She's probably tired of dating, and she's got this look on her face that says, hey, you are the responsible type, man. Could I have met you 5 years ago? And I heard Nsiki Mazwai say this at some point, that when you are now 40, she was now giving perspective from being 40 and upwards. She says, when you're 40, you realize that men either are married at that point or they have children. So at that age, as a woman, when you're trying to date, there's compromises that you're making. You're no longer looking for a guy who's totally single, as if like you're 16 and you're trying to have your first kiss or whatever. So, yo, now that I'm at this age and I have to consider these stories, I have to know about them, I have to know about this kind of advice. I don't have a side chick, yo. I'm not looking for one, but it's interesting to see how at this age there's a compromise being made where you have to accept that a man has some kids, or accept that he's married, and you're also doing these compromise because the economy in Africa, bruh, we are living at the very bottom of Africa, and the economy here sucks. Opportunities here are very limited, and women find themselves desperate at those kind of ages. And it's not funny, it's a real tragedy. Growing up is a really special experience. Living life is a very special experience, and some women are really going through it. Some have been divorced. I mean, a lot of women and a lot of men run about my age, those who got married, who are trying to get married as in their 25s, 26, 27s, they've now separated. I know a lot of people who are currently divorced and they are still looking for partnerships with people, and they're now having to settle for people with kids, people with wives, and for the added reason, yeah, poverty in South Africa. Yo, let me know what you think. My name's Neo, I'm the prodigal son, and I'm looking for directions to my father's crib. I've lost direction. If you liked and you enjoyed this video, let me know what you think. Let me know about whether you are with a man who has a side chick. We've had Promise Makunyan in the past saying that cheating is not a deal breaker in her marriage. And so maybe she, as a married woman, has also made compromises and sacrifices and accepted that, yo, man, a man who is my husband's age has all of these options, has 30-year-olds and 20-year-olds or 20-something-year-olds available to him. It sucks to be in your 50s dating a 20-year-old man. Absolutely horrible. But yo, I'm out of here. Check me in the next video. Hope you like, hope you subscribe, click like as well, and I'll be seeing you next time.